I will. But we don't know whatever Eddie gets done with the layout. Now, don't not just qualify. Always.
Four minutes to the start of the race.
Now, this like some layout. Oh, setups. Right, you got it. Right.
Three minutes to the start of the race.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to start round number one. Qualifying here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex for the Thursday night Summer Point Series. My my marshals are from race number 8, Bobby Taylor, Dustin Summers, Hunter Nolan,
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Sean Elkins, Jacob Combs, Chase Rogers, and I'm going to need about 2 volunteers. Let's get all the buckets filled. Got a full field. We got 2 heats of 21.5. Guys, I'm sure Eddie talked to you about tech. I think we got Larry Knight back there doing tech today. Make sure you're in a stock class. You go through tech. Tech is a must. If you fail to go through tech, it's not the end of the world. You'll just lose your qualifier and or the main that you just ran. And I don't like to be the bad guy, but I've done it at big races with
1 minute to the start of the race.
big sponsored drivers. I'll do it here if I have to. Hey, Chase, stay back in that corner. Help Mr. Hunt out. Alton, you need to pay attention to what you're doing. All right. All right, guys. Let them loose. Warming up here around
Cohen
heat
Malik,
number 1 of
Memphis
1.
Duncan,
Heat 1
Dusty
of 2.
Tomes, Sean Bowers,
In
Alan Anderson, Craig Anderson,
21-5 independent.
Bat Ninja, Josh Plowman, Braden Ellis.
All right, got all my drivers checked in. Going to give them a couple warm-up laps. Heat number 2, that is our second heat of 21-5 Indy. You guys should be going through tech. You're up next. All right. Sean Bowers, yellow buggy right down lane number 2 now. You're going to be the first one on the clock. Guys, get spread out. Get spread out. Got a big racetrack. Track is live. All right, off and running. Everyone on the track's on the clock. We're going to let them get a few laps in before we start calling out their pace. Once again, heat number 2. That is our second heat of 21-5 Indy. You should be going through tech. All right, everyone coming around, finishing up their first lap. We're going to let them get another one in, and then we'll start calling out their times. Once again, guys, we are IFMAR qualifying. If a faster buggy comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room.
4 minutes left.
You are trying to put together the best 5-minute run that you can, and if you're playing blocky with a faster buggy, you're both probably slowing down. All right, 115 down, 3:45 to go. Memphis Duncan, your leader. We find Memphis working lane number 2 now. Memphis, I believe, at the line there. Looks like a little bit of a orange front, white back half, white wheels. Oh, just avoided a big old wreck. Good driving up on the Dragon's back. It's something's not binding good together. Doug Powell running in second, Josh Plowman third, Greg Anderson, Dusty Tomes falls down to 5th. He may have been in that mess coming up the Dragon's back. So your leader working the Dragon's back now. Got 2 buggies right in front of him. Once again, orange front, white back, white wheels working lane number 2 now. He's got second place Doug Powell right in front of him. Memphis 13.509, Doug 13.516, Plowman 13.520, Greg Anderson, Sean Bowers now your top 5. Braden Ellis, Dusty Tomes, Cohen Malik, Alan Anderson round out your top 9. Memphis now working a little bit of, Memphis, that was Doug that got it wrong. Memphis working some open track, 13 of the 5:10. He's got a 23.2 fast lap of the race. Once again, we will have a B main in this class, so trying to get into the top 9, not have to worry about playing the bump game.
2 minutes left.
Memphis at the line there. 13 of the 5:10. Doug Powell, 13 of the 5:19. Doug in that white and red, white wheels. He's on the left-hand elevation now. So 1 and 2 going down lane number 1. I believe that is going to be Mr. Plowman in front of him in that orange buggy. White wheels at the line now. Josh, leaders. Next car up on you, Josh, will be the leader. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Josh running in third place himself, so he's going to let Memphis get by quick and get back at it. Josh looking to make sure he's trying to lock himself into the A main. White buggy through the carousel. You got the top 3 coming up on you. Leader just got by you.
1 minute left.
Second place now. Oh, looks like something broke. Popped the camera link or something. So Memphis, 13 of the 509. He just went 23-2. His fast lap of the race on lap number 9. Doug Powell at the line now. Doug 13 at a 514. Josh Plowman, 13 of the 523. Greg Anderson, 12 of the 516. Sean Bowers, 12 of the 515. 30 seconds to go. Got leader stuffed on the pipe. Alton, we can't. Oh, he broke. He broke. So Memphis going to have to play the alphabet soup and work his way up from the B, it looks like. Got a broke car, something in the front end. Looks like it might be the whole front end. That's going to move Doug Powell to the point with 10 seconds to go. Horn's going to sound to everybody. Keep running until you're called done. Wait to hear your name called. Once it's called, no extra laps. No extra laps. Use the pull-off area we have for you.
Sean Bowers done.
So Doug Powell, Josh Plowman, really close on the clock. Plowman in the orange buggy working lane 2.
Craig
Doug
Anderson
in the white
done.
and red buggy working lane number 2. Get to
Braden
the line,
Ellis
you
done.
will be done.
Dusty Tomes done. Josh Plowman done.
Doug Powell, 13
Ninja
of the
done.
517, sets early TQ. Alan Anderson still live.
Alan Anderson done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
So Doug Powell, 13 of the 517. Josh Plowman, Greg Anderson, Sean Bowers, Braden Ellis. That was your top 5.
One minute to the start of the race.
Track is closed. Track is closed, guys. No laps. I will open the track. All right, guys, let them loose.
Bobby Taylor. Nate Wallace. Matt Mellock. Brian McGlasson. Ronnie Prince. Matt Douglas. Rylan Hunt. Hunter Nolan. Dustin Summers.
Sean Elkins, you going to make this race? Sean Elkins.
Sean Elkins.
Yep. Thank you. All right, guys, get them spread out. Get them spread out. Green buggy, white wheels, you will be on the clock. Track is live. Matt Douglas, you are taking time. Everyone else, when you cross the line, you will be live. The bump right now, Cohen Malak, 7 at a 342, trying to get into the top 9. Hey, yeah, Sean, you're going to have to kind of split the difference. Hey, Alton, grab his front spot for me. Please, I need help. I didn't know it wasn't covered. Hey, Dusty, you and one of y'all need to come down here. Anderson's got that spot. One of you stay there. One of you come down to this other end. All right, early on, Bobby Taylor, 13 of the 5 flat. Sean Elkins, 13 of the 5, 14. Brian McGlasson, Matt Malott, Dustin Summers, your top
left.
5. We're going to let them get a few more laps in. Alton, turn around and watch this spot for me, please. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had my Marshall spread out and covered, but I didn't. Race number 2 is on the track. Race number 3, 2 will open. You guys are next. Bobby Taylor, your leader. Blue buggy, white wheels, working the front stretch now. At the line, 13 of the 5, 13 of the 5, 12. Still on a TQ pace for Taylor. Sean Elkins.
3 minutes left.
I believe Sean's in that white buggy with white wheels. He's 13 of the 5, 23. Brian McGlasson crossing the line there, 12 of the 5, 10. Brian in that white, green, and purple. Matt Malott rounds out your top 5. We got 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Caution in lane 1. Caution in lane 1. It is clear. Caution on the right-hand side. Caution, clear.
Two minutes left.
Bobby Taylor, blue buggy, white wheels. He's at the start-finish line now. Car wrecked right in the perfect spot. Bobby got around him, didn't have to deal with it. Once again, blue buggy, white wheels. He's coming off the Dragon's back now. He's getting ready to come up on a couple cars. Guys, when he gets to you, let him go. That is your leader. He's trying to reset TQ. 13 of the 5, 12. Sean Elkins, 12 of the 501. Brian McGlasson, 12 of the 503. And Matt Malott, 12 of the 520. Those guys right now in the top 9. Everyone else on the stand outside of our top 9. Oh, go. Good save. Green and white buggy on the Dragon's back. Did all kind of dancing. But he managed to get it back on his wheels.
1 minute left.
Did a really, really good job there. Blue buggy. Caution. Woo. Can't express enough in 21.5 how important it is not to wreck. We got guys just flying everywhere, running over top of each other. This class here is to try to teach you how to keep it clean. That is 3/4 of the battle. I promise you, if you go through a qualifier and the marshal does not touch your car, you're going to be sitting pretty good. 10 seconds to go. Bobby Taylor, 12 of the 5 flat. He's falling off of that TQ pace. When the horn sounds, keep going until you're called done. Everybody caution on the Dragon. Nobody's coming, Sean. You got time? Caution on the Dragon's back. Going to the Dragon's back. Woo. Brian McGlasson to the point now, 12 of the 503.
Nate Wallace done. Bobby Taylor done. Brian McGlasson done. Sean Elkins done. Dustin Summers done. Ronnie Prince done.
Woo.
Matt Malik done.
Hang on, I still got 2 live.
Rylan Hunt
I
done.
got one more. All right, that's a race.
Hunter Nolan done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Drivers, take the stand. Do not take the track. Let me make sure I get my marshals squared away real quick. I failed to do it properly.
One minute to the start of the race.
So my 21.5 guys, when you get done,
Ben Ellis.
make sure you check the results. If you're outside the top 9, if you're 10th or worse in qualifying, you will be one of our first races in the mains when we have them a little bit later on the night. So again, if you're outside the top 9, you will be in the B main. Hang on, guys. I'll get my marshals. Somebody listen to Eddie. We got a blower in the wrong spot. Hand it to Brian. Brian, take the torch back to the back.
Crazy Eddie.
Eddie, you're Dr. Lap. Luckily, I'm only going to dock you during warm-ups because you suck. But that's all right. All right, guys, let them loose. Oh,
Lucas Smith.
Sean.
Brian Dunbar.
Sean Elkins.
Nick Rippon. Talon Henley. Damon Smith.
Were you
Mike
in that
Winans.
last race? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. All right. 2-wheel mod or open, taking time. Race number 4, heat 1 of 2 in 17.5 independent. You guys should be going through tech. Race number 4, 17.5 Indy. You should be going through tech. Who's in front of me right now? Who is that? It's Ben Ellis. Ben Ellis, you will be on the clock. Track is live. Track is live. Boy, that green buggy is not well. He's got a mesh issue. Part of the car ain't meshing with the other part of the car. All right, track is live. Cross the line. You're on the clock. Ben Ellis working a little bit different paint scheme than what I'm used to seeing. He must have had a freshie painted up for that INS race he was at last week. Still the same colors, orange, white, and blue. Dunbar right behind him in that orange, yellow, and black Yokomo. Ben Ellis in the TLR. Talon Henley in the TLR. Lucas Smith in the Team Associated. Ed Henley, I'm assuming, is running the TLR. Nick Rippon in the Team Associated.
4 minutes left.
Mike Winders looks like he's already off. Once again, race 3 on the track. Race 4, you should be going through tech. We got 2 heats of 17.5 Indy. You guys are up next. Early on, yellow and blue. White wheels going lane number 2 now. Talon Henley. Fresh off a trip to Omaha, Nebraska. At the start-finish line now, 14 at a 5:01. Brian Dunbar with a 5:03. Nick Rippon at the line now with a 5:08. Ben Ellis with a 5:21. Lucas Smith, Ed Henley round out your top 6. Talon 14.5 flat that time by, so he's
3
knocking
minutes left.
on the 15 lap pace, which is an extremely good qualifier on this layout. Henley working some open track. He got Dunbar about a lane in front of him, so unless Dunbar messes up, he won't catch him anytime quick. Dunbar running a very similar pace. Talon with a 5 flat, Dunbar with a 5.02, Nick Reppin with a 5.08, Ben Ellis with a 5.20, Lucas Smith now with a 5.22. Those 5 drivers on 14 laps. Ed Henley 12 to 5.09 after a long first lap.
Two minutes left.
Talon Henley just went 21-1, his fast lap of the race. It puts him on a 15.5.20. Ed Henley, that blue and yellow buggy will be coming up on you. That's our leader. Give him a little bit of racing courtesy when he gets to you, please. Dunbar with a 5.01. Dunbar just went 21-1 flat, fast lap of the race. Nick Reppin with a 5.14. Ben Ellis working a rough lap. Ben Ellis falls down to a 13.5 flat. Lucas Smith 14 at a 5.16. My top 4 drivers all ran their fastest lap last time by. Henley 5.21, 15 laps.
One minute left.
Talon at the line now. 14.501. He went 21.5 and lost time. Shows you what the pace is like right now. $30 seconds to go. Henley. Dunbar 5.01. Henley 5.02. Reppin 5.13. Smith 5.20. Ben Ellis, Ed Henley. 20 seconds to go, guys. Looks like Talon popped the camber link off the right front. Marshall trying to pop it back on, but that's going to do his TQ run in. Dunbar with 5 seconds to go. Dunbar, you're probably working your last lap. You're on a 5.01 pace. Everyone else, when the horn sounds, keep running till you're called done.
Ben Ellis done. Brian Dunbar done.
So, hang on, guys.
Talon Henley done.
Everyone else, when you cross the line, you will be done. Waiting on Nick and Lucas. They'll finish up this race.
Nick Reppin done. Lucas Smith done.
Oh, I got Ed Henley. My bad. Waiting on Eddie. Good job, guys. Brian Dunbar, 14.501.
Crazy Eddie done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Hang on, track is closed. Do not take the track. Do not take the track, please. Hang on, let me get my marshals lined out. Should have plenty. Don't know where all my rascals ran off to, but who do I got down here? I see Damon. I see Brian. I see Talon. I see Mike. Where's Nick Reppin at? I'm Ed Henley and Nick Reppin to the track. Nick, I need you right over here in front of me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. All right, guys, let them loose.
Nick Singh. Luke Sela. Devin Farrell. Matt.
First of two heats
Chase
of
Rogers.
17.5 independent warming up. This is
Jacob
heat number
Coons.
4. Heat number 5, you should be making your way through tech.
Antoine Morris.
7 drivers on the stand, guys. Get yourself spread out. Give yourself plenty of room. So, Luke Sela, you will be live next time by as long as you stay out in front of that pack. The rest of you, get spread out, guys. Give yourself a little bit of room. 7 cars on the track. That's about 3 seconds apart from each other. At least that's what we're going to start with. Luke, you will be on the clock. Track is live. Track is live. Once again, we will have a B main in this class as well. So trying to not only set TQ, but more importantly, get yourself in the top 9. Go straight to the A. You don't have to take any chances of some bugaboo happening in a B main. Keep her clean. Keep the pretty side up. Got some good drivers on the stand. Everybody knows who everybody is. Faster buggy comes up on you. Give them just a little bit of room. And this should all work out well. Caution lane 1, right in the middle. Go towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand. Good job, Talon. Got one down. Nick's got him.
4 minutes left.
Woo, that was a hard hit. Oh, yeah. Would you, rascal? 115 down, 3:45 to go. Red buggy, yellow wheels. Devin Farrell. Young man here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex showing some good speed. Devin, 14 of the 516. White and red buggy. Working the right-hand double now. Chase Rogers right there on his rear wing. Rogers to the point with a 519. Devin with a 521 after he bumbled getting onto the front stretch. Nick Singh in that custom paint white buggy, white wheels, got the ghost flames on there. You can't see them, but they're there. They're very ghostly. He's at the line now. Luke Sela running forward. Jacob Combs. Jacob fresh back from Omaha, Nebraska. INS 14. He made the trip. Mac Wilkinson, gray buggy, yellow wheels. Antoine Morris, white, pink, and blue. That's your top 7. My leader at the line there, red buggy, yellow wheels, working a little bit of open track. But back at the point, he's got a 521. Chase Rogers not that far behind him with a 522. Nick Singh running in third with a 13503. Luke Sela, 13508. Jacob Combs rounds out your top 5. Mac and Antoine round out your top 7. Our leader in front of me now. He's got a fast lap of a 22.4, which is almost as fast as my fast laps. Not quite, but he's getting there. $14,520 for Devin, $521 for Chase. Those two drivers on 14 laps. Nick Singh at the line now. White buggy, white wheels. He's a 13.503. He just went 22.9. His fast lap of the race. Luke Sela at the line now. He's got Jacob right in front of him. Luke 13.512. Mac Wilkerson in fifth, 13.517. Antoine and Jacob round out your top 7. Once again, trying to put a time that's good enough to get you in the A main. Top 9.
1 minute left.
We are at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex in beautiful southern Indiana. Our summer indoor point series, round number 7, I think. These guys racing for some good-looking hardware at the end of this series. 6 races count. You get 2 drops. Must run 6 races, I believe, to qualify for the point series. Devin, 519, as he's got Nick right in front of him. Chase Rogers actually the point that time by Chase at the line with a 520. Devin, 13.5 flat. Devin, you need a heater, or this will be your last lap. Just wait to hear your name called. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Everybody keep going till you're called done. Chase, you will get another lap. That's the clock.
Devin Farrell done.
Devin, 13.5 flat. You are done.
Luke Sela done.
No extra laps, guys. No extra laps.
Jacob Coombs done.
So one of them cars, I think, is still live. Antoine's still on the clock.
Mac done.
Guys, once you're
Chase Rogers done.
I encourage you not
done.
to race anyone else on the track. Somebody may be live and you take them out. Just no sense in all that. Antoine will finish this race.
Antoine Morris
Chase
done.
Rogers sets
All
early
drivers are
TQ
finished.
14.520. I'm going to need all 7 of you drivers out to marshal, and we're going to spread them out. You young guys
1
can
minute to the start
marshal.
of the race.
7 spots will be all right. Hey, who painted that, Ben? I like that paint scheme. I like the more orange. Yeah, I like it better. I can see it a lot easier with all that orange. Hey, that's why I quit painting my bodies white, because I lose them in this jump. White body, white wheels, and I jump against a white wall, and I keep anyway. I hear you. Let's see what we got. I got Mac and Chase back there. That's good. All right, thank you, Mr. Singh. I got Antoine. Let's go. Oh, you're good. My bad. My bad. Who do I got on the front right? I need someone on the front right. Devin. I see Devin. Chase Rogers. I see Mac. I don't see Luke. Luke Sela to the track. And Jacob. I don't see Jacob. I need Jacob and Luke. I'm assuming they're prepping their cars for the next race. Thank you, Luke. And Jacob. Where is Jacob? Somebody give me a call for Jacob Combs. Mr. Anderson, are you marshaling that spot? Thank you. Jacob, come down here. Jacob, right below me, right here. All right, guys, let them loose. Alton Henley, you're docked a lap for checking in too soon.
Trey Wood. That guy. Chris Matthews. Adam McCone.
All right, our second heat. 17.5 independent warming up.
Memphis Duncan. Josh Plowman.
Got all my drivers checked in, guys. Get spread out. Get spread out. Alton Henley, you will be, well, Memphis, you'll be the first one on the clock. Nope. Alton, you're on the clock. Track is live. Track is live. Cross the line, you're on the clock. Right now, trying to get into the top 9. TQ 14 of the 520. Someone can get it. We got the speed out on the track. We'll just have to see if it happens or not. It's going to take a pretty good run. But there is some meat left on that bone to set at the head of the table for 17.5 independent at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, round number 7 of the Summer Point Series. Thursday night club racing at its finest. Caution landing of the Dragons back. Go towards the stand. Oh my, did it again. Memphis got plenty of speed, having some rough qualifiers here tonight.
4 minutes left.
Thank you. All right, early on. Orange, purple, and green white buggy. Adam Smith, 13 of the 508. Alton Henley, 13 of the 508 as well. Nolan Hunt, 13 of the 517. Plowman and Matthews rounds out your top 5. Adam McCowan, Memphis Duncan after a rough lap number 2. And Trey Wood rounds out your top 8. Once again, guys, race hard, race clean. Trying to put it into the A main. There will be a B main in this one. That will be one of our first races of the night when we get to the mains. Race number 6, 13.5 independent. You guys are up next.
3 minutes left.
I know several of you are out here turn marshaling. We'll give everybody plenty of time, equal warm up, etc., etc. Caution on lane 1. Go towards the stand. Towards the stand. No one's coming, Mr. Singh. You got time. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Orange and gray. Uh-oh. He working a rough one. Let's see. Adam Smith back to the point. Adam at the line now. 13 of the 512. Alton Henley, 13 of the 519. Adam McCowan, 13 of the 519. Right now, those 3 drivers in the A main. Everyone else on the outside looking in. Caution at the line is clear.
Left.
Lane 1, go towards the stand. Towards the stand. That's not towards the stand, guys. Alton, you got to hear me. Adam Smith, 13 of the 516. Adam, your leader, working the carousel now. Alton Henley, Memphis Duncan after that rough lap up into the top 3. Memphis setting P9, so he's in the A main right now, but Adam McCowan's chasing him down. Adam McCowan now. Go away from the stand, lane 2. Away from the stand in lane 2. It is clear.
1 minute left.
All right, we got 45 seconds left. Adam Smith, Memphis Duncan now up in the second place. Adam McCowan, Josh Plowman, Alton Henley. And those guys right now, nope, not Alton. Adam McCowan, third up. in the A main on time as they run. 30 seconds to go. Everybody keep digging. When the horn sounds, wait for your name to be called. Once your name's called, guys, no extra laps. Use the pull-off area. There's plenty of time to react to your name being called. Pull off the track, no extra laps. Adam Smith right now setting P6. Adam McCowan setting P7. Memphis Duncan setting P8. Josh Plowman right outside the top 10 by about 1 second. That is the horn. Everybody keep going till your call done.
Alton Henley done. Josh Plowman done. Nolan Hunt done. Memphis Duncan done. That guy done. Chris Matthews done.
That's a race.
The race is completed.
So Adam, Memphis, and Adam made it into the top 9. Everyone else will be in the B main running a little bit later on this evening. Hang on, you little rascals. Hang on. Let me get my guys spread out on the track. There, thank you, Adam. Thank you, Memphis, McCowan, and Hunt, and Matthews, and Trey. There you go. There you go. And roll them out. Roll them out. Roll them out.
Antoine Morris. Adrian Stillwell. Nick Singh. Ryan McGlasson.
I got you, Devin. You got time, Devin. I'll give you 2 laps. Maybe. Maybe I'll give you 3. Maybe I'll give you 1.
Jacob Coombs. Chase Rogers. Luke Sela. Devin Farrell.
Mac, you got a new transponder? Mac Wilkinson, you got a new transponder? All right. Is that you, Adrian? All right, real quick, everybody stop. Adrian, come across the line for me real quick. Everybody give me just a second. I think Adrian's, for some reason, picking up a different transponder. Yeah, that's who it is. Wonder why. Cross it again, Adrian. Just Adrian only, please. Let me make sure it scores him right. All right, roll them out. Thank you, guys. Roll them out. Chase Rogers, you'll be the first one on the clock. Track is live. Track is live, guys. Spread them out. Got a big track. Got 9 drivers. That should give you about 2.5 seconds of gap between each car. We're starting out. Race number 7, 4-wheel open. You guys are next. Race number 7, 4-wheel open. Alton Henley, I need you out here marshaling. Come on. Caution on the front stretch, away from the driver's stand. Away from the driver's stand. It is clear. All right. Early on, fresh off his trip to Omaha, I believe this was his first big race. Adrian Stillwell at the line there, cartwheeling to it, but he got there. We're going to let this roll out a little bit longer. Everybody
left.
very, very close on the clock. Guys, I encourage you to race hard, but race clean. Please do not take another driver out. Faster buggy comes up on you, give him just a little bit of room. So 115 down, 3:45 to go at the line now. White buggy, white wheels, Nick Singh. 14 of the 512. Chase Rogers, bright yellow buggy, white wheels. He's making his way down the front stretch now. Chase, 14 of the 516. Adrian Stillwell, orange and yellow stripes. Adrian at the line now. 14 of the 516 as well. Antoine Morris, Mac Wilkinson round out your top 5. Devin, Luke, Jacob, and Brian round out your top 9. Fast lap of the race early on goes to number 3, Adrian Stillwell with a 21.9.
3 minutes left.
But again, your leader working a bunch of open track. Nick Singh, white buggy, white wheels. He has got about a third of a track all to himself. So he needs to just put it in focus, hit his marks, run some heaters. Doesn't have to worry about no one behind him or in front of him right now. Devin Farrell trying to make up for a rough lap number 1. Nick just went 21.8. The fast lap of the race, 14 of the 510 for Nick. Chase Rogers at the line now, 14 of the 516. Devin Farrell, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's working lane number 2. He's going on the right-hand double. Devin, like I said, he had a rough lap number 1. He's at a 13.5 flat. Luke Sela, Adrian Stillwell, your top 5.
2 minutes left.
So Luke now coming up on some traffic. He's working the right-hand double. White buggy, white wheels at the start-finish line now. Got caught up in a wreck. Unfortunate. He's trying to set TQ. Got some open track now. He didn't lose too much time. He's still 14.509. We'll just work on hitting his marks. Chase Rogers at the line now, 14 of the 517. He's about, even with that bobble, Chase increased the gap between him and second place. Devin Farrell, 13 of the 502.
1 minute left.
We got 1 minute to go. Young Nick Singh, one of the young talents here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. We are developing racers every day. Mac, leader coming up on you next, please. Thank you, sir. Well done, well done. 5'11 for Nick. We're going to see Chase Rogers in front of me now. Yellow buggy, white wheels. We're working lane number 2. Devin Farrell, red buggy, yellow wheels in the carousel now. Luke Sela crossing the line in that orange and gray buggy. We got 20 seconds to go, guys. Once the horn sounds, please keep going till you're called done. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. I know the drivers. I know what's going on. I don't really say much to them when the leaders are coming up on them. They're conscious of the situation. That is the clock. Everybody keep running till you're called done. Nick just needs a clean lap, and he will set TQ for the class. He went 21.6 that last time by. His fast lap of the race. Adrian's got a 21.3.
Chase Rogers done. Adrian Stillwell done.
There you have it. Nick Singh, 14 of the 510. TQ for the class. Everybody else, when you cross, you will be done.
Ryan McGlasson done. Devin Farrell done.
Mac's still live. Waiting on Mac. Mac will finish this race.
Mac done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
I need all 9 of you guys out to Marshall. Should have plenty of turn
1 minute
marshals
to the
for
start
this
of the race.
This is race 7. Up next, race 8, Mini Mania. You guys are the last qualifier of the night. I mean, really, honestly, drives good, but that tells you how good the car is. You got to keep up with it. Got to maintain it. Get your bearings. He had that screw coming loose on the bottom of his front hub. He had the wheel off. He was through the sidewalk. I turned the wheel around and sort of decided it had a black ring. I said, how do you think that got there? Your car will. I said, that front wheel is that car. A black ring. Do I have a Sharpie? Oh, I said, you're turning and you're doing good. I said, but I said, I have a little bit different teeth style. I think it syncs with the right guy. The kind of guy that if I fussed at him, I would say he laughs at me, but I know. All right, guys, roll them out.
Lucas Smith.
4-wheel open. We
Ryan
got 5
Dunbar.
drivers, which
Talon
will
Henley.
be enough
Nick Reppin.
to marshal Mini Mania. Mini Mania doesn't take that many drive marshals because we're on the short track. Thank you to my marshals. Now, there's 5 of you rascals. Nope, I see 4. Trey, you going to make it? I'm sorry, I forgot Trey was in that last race, I think. Adrian, is Trey going to make it? I should have one more driver coming. But he won't go through tech. It's a mod. Trey Woods, you going to make it? Okay, thank you. All right, Luke, you'll be on the clock. Maybe no, you won't. I can't get to it in time. Brian Dunbar, you will be the first one on the clock. Oh, you want to missed it. Shit. Nick Reppin, let's try you. Nope. Lucas Smith, you will be the first one on the clock. Track is live. Track is live. Sorry, I got a dusty tabletop and a mouse that don't like dusty tabletops. If anybody wants to splurge and buy the race director a mouse pad, I'd appreciate it. Go. All right, once again, race number 7 on the track. Race number 8, you guys in our Mini Mania class are next. We've got 4-wheel open on the track right now. Your leader.
4 minutes left.
White, orange, and yellow buggy at the line now. Lucas Smith, 14 of the 504. Talon Henley at the line now, 14 of the 506. Dunbar with a heater, 20.5. He jumps up to a 14.501. Brian had the hot rod of all hot rods last week, broke it in the main. But he has done some work in that 4-wheel Yokomo, and he's got that dude flying. He backed up his 20.5 with a 20.6. He's down to a 15.519, working a bunch of open track. Lucas Smith in second. Nick Reppin, Talon Henley, your top 4. Dunbar with all kinds of open track in front of him now. He just focused on him, not have to worry about too much else. Talon just went 20.9.
3 minutes left.
His fast lap of the race. Dunbar. Oh no, Rosa going on the 180. That yellow, orange, and black Yokomo. Probably going to move Smith back to the point next time by. We'll see. Lucas Smith working lane 2 now. Once again, that's a white, orange, and blue. That's a team associated B7.4, I believe. He's at a 14.5 flat. Dunbar working his way to the line. He's at a 14.501. Talon Henley 14.505. Nick Reppin with a 505. Smith just went 20.9. He's on a 15 lap pace, 15 of the 520.
2 minutes left.
Dunbar 14 of the 5 flat, so Brian is coming. Both drivers working a bunch of open track. Another 20.9 for Smith. He's on a 519. Dunbar jumping to the start finish line. He's on a 15.521. Nick Reppin 14.505. Talon working some rough laps. He's on a 14.514. $5.19 for Smith, $5.20 for Dunbar.
One minute left.
Move Dunbar to the point. $5.19 with a 1. Smith, $5.19 with a 4. $45 seconds to go. Dunbar's jumping all the way to the start finish line, which is gaining him several tenths. $5.18 for Dunbar, $5.19 for Smith. Reppin with a 14.504. Talon with a 14.512. We got 20 seconds on the clock. Once the horn sounds, everybody keep going till your call done. Smith just went 20.8. He fastest lap of the race for him. They're separated by 0.3 of a second with 10 seconds on the clock. Once the horn sounds, everybody keep going till your call done. $800 last time by. Separated first and second. Both Dunbar and Smith working their last lap. Reppin, everybody working their last lap.
Lucas Smith done. Talon Henley done. Nick Reppin done. Brian Dunbar done. All drivers are finished.
Dunbar 5:17.
The race is completed.
Smith 5:18. Reppin and Henley. Good race, guys. All right, when we get my 5 marshals out there, Mini Mania, you guys are next. All right, real quick, guys, hang on. I need everybody to listen to me real quick. Hey, Mr. Anderson, will you watch that front corner? Thank you. All right, here's how this is going to work. Once this race is over, I need everyone to hear me. And if you don't hear me, ask your buddy. Once this race is over, the track's open if you want it to be open. But Angie's going to set up the mains. As soon as the mains are posted, we're going to put a 15 minutes. You can look at the monitor. There'll be 15 minutes on the countdown, and we will start our first race 15 minutes after she posts the mains. I don't know what time that's going to be. But again, it will be counting down on the clock. And again, 17.5, 21.5 Indy. Your B mains will be our first two races. All right, with that being said, guys, remember we're on the small track. Roll them out, roll them out. I'm going to give you one warm-up lap because
Bobby
if not,
Taylor,
you're going to break
Hunter Newman,
everything on the second.
Sean Elkins, Dustin Summers, Chase Rogers, Jacob Coombs.
All right, Bobby Taylor, you will be the first one on the clock. All right, next time by, track will be live. Track is live, track is live. All right, Mini Mania finished up qualifying here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, round number 7 of the Summer Point Series. Early on, Chase Rogers, your leader. Chase going to the start-finish line now. 16 of the 501. Chase about the only driver that's really got that front double kind of locked in. I mean, he just jumps it, puts the car where he wants it, and keeps it going. He's got that front section set up well, and that's what it takes to put a hot lap together here at Mini Mania. Good job, Chase. Bobby Taylor running in second. Bobby's opting to go single. Consistency. Doesn't have to worry about bonking it up. He's on a 16.5.14. He's about 3 seconds back on an average. Jacob Combs, Dustin Summers, Sean Elkins, Hunter Nolan, your top 6. Fast lap of an 18.2 for Chase Rogers. He did that on lap number 3.
Three minutes left.
Ooh, he didn't land at that time. Hey, Nick. Oh, that wasn't Chase. Never mind. Chase Rogers, 16 of the 5.14. Bobby Taylor, 15 of the 5.13. Sean Elkins, 14 of the 5.17. Dustin Summers at the line there, 13 of the 5.09. Jacob Combs, Hunter Nolan, your top 6. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Nobody's coming, Brian. You got time.
Two minutes left.
$140 left on the clock. Chase Rogers. 16 of the 518. Bobby Taylor closing in on him. 15 of the 506. Dustin Summers, 13 of 5 flat. Jacob Combs, Sean Elkins, now your top 5. So once again, caution on the front double, caution on right in the center of the front double. One coming, Aaron.
1 minute left.
Woo! Braver than I am. Once again, guys, once this race is over, blow the track. Angie's going to get the mains set up. Once the mains are posted, we will start a 15-minute countdown. 17.5B, 21.5B. You guys will be our first 2 races. Have to make sure you get time to get through tech. 30 seconds to go. Chase Rogers, 16.517. Bobby Taylor, 15 of the 503. Dustin Summers, 14 of the 510.
Bobby Taylor done.
15.501. Bobby Taylor, you're done. Consistency almost won the race. Chase Rogers going big. Bobby Taylor being consistent.
Dustin Summers done.
Out of 16 laps,
Sean
Chase
Elkins
is only going to beat him by about 7 seconds.
Chase Rogers done.
That's a race.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed. 5 minutes to the start of the race. Four minutes to the start of the race. Three minutes to the start of the race. Two minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, my bad. I apologize. I got caught up in the conversation. Race number 8, Mini Mania. Chase, Bobby, Dustin, Sean, Jacob, Hunter, Nolan to the track. I may need a couple volunteer marshals. Guys, thanks for not taking the track. I appreciate that a bunch. Once again, I may need a couple volunteers, but I see Sean, I see Chase, I see Bobby T. I need my marshals, guys. Yeah, sign up and win some money. That's perfect. That's right. Oh, this is valid. Valid break. Good. I need 1, 2. I need 3. Guys, I need my marshals. All right. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. He ought to get the money. So Hunter Nolan, where's Hunter Nolan? I got you. Sorry, Hunter. Jacob Combs. I don't see Jacob out here. I see Sean Elkins, Dustin Summers on the stand. And I'm going to need one. We got a full, I need 1, 2. I need 2 on the left side. You come here, Jacob. I need 2 on the left side, 1 on the left front, 1 on the left rear. Come on, guys. I ain't going to roll them out without you. Thank you, Alton. Need left or front or back on that side, front or back, either one. I need 1 more volunteer marshal on the front, on the left side of the track. 1 more volunteer. Front at the start finish line. 1 at the start finish line. No, I got too many drivers. There's too many drivers. Sorry, I got a full field. I need a full field of marshals. Good thinking, though. Good thinking. I need 1 marshal at the start finish line. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. All right, guys, 2 laps, shut it down. 2 laps and shut it down. Caution
Dusty
on the front stretch. Caution on
Alan
the front
Anderson,
after the double.
Ronnie
Caution.
Prince,
Don't
Dustin
break them
Summers,
during warm-ups. Good
Hunter
job,
Nolan,
guys. Well done.
Matt
Then they
Douglas,
running each other.
Cohen Mellick, Nate Wallace, Rylan Hunt, Memphis Duncan.
All right, this is race number 1, 21.5 Independent B main. Race number 2, 17.5 B main. You guys should be going through tech. Why are y'all wrecking with each other? All right, no more that green. No, Dusty, you're good. No more laps. Track is shut down. Track is shut down. Let's get them gridded up. Dusty Tomes on the 1. Dustin Summers on the 2. Matt Douglas on the 3. Ronnie Prince on the 4. Memphis Duncan on the 5. Nate Wallace 6. Alan Anderson on the 7. Hunter Nolan on the 8. Cohen Malak on the 9. And Rylan Hunt on the 10. All right, guys, listen. This is 21.5. Oh. Go get them now, real quick. Everybody get your blowers. Mercy, this is what kind of rookie program am I running here? My bad, guys. I didn't see it. Hey, in my defense, I'm heavily medicated, and it hasn't wore off yet. I've had 3 days worth of Benadryl and a lot of other stuff that I can't even pronounce. So you got to be patient with me. All right, listen, this is 21-5. It's going to have to be a total train wreck for me to restart this race. I know I got some fast guys in the middle of the pack, but you need to use some, what's the right word? Some patience. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. 5-minute B main, 21-5 Indy, top two. Go to the show. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. That white buggy did it to himself. We're racing off and running. Dusty Tome's going to come around and lead the first lap. Cycling through. Memphis Duncan coming around leading the race. Oh, yeah, white, green buggy. Ronnie Prince, Dusty Tome's your top three. So Memphis in that orange and white buggy. White wheels working the right-hand double now. He was setting TQ for the class, broken qualifying. That's what the one qualifier will sometimes do. Memphis now got to play the bum game. So he's going to have to really use some patience as he gets up on this lap traffic. I will try to help him out best I can. Dusty Tome's running in second. Ronnie Prince, Alan Anderson, Dustin Summers, your top five. Nate Wallace, Matt Douglas, Hunter Nolan, Cohen Malak, Ryan Hunt. We got 130 down, 330 to go. Your leader, Memphis Duncan, working the dragon back now. Orange in the front, white back half, white wheels. He's working line one now. Going down lane two. Thank you, Mr. Hunter, for that room. Appreciate it. Coming up on two more cars. Leader at the start-finish line now.
Left.
Dusty Tomes in that red and blue TLR white wheels. He's going down the start-finish line now. Ronnie Prince right there behind him. That wasn't Ronnie, sorry. Ronnie at the line there. He's about 7 seconds back. Remember, we send the top two. Leader at the line now. Memphis, you got about a 10-second gap over second place. Memphis on the dragon back. Driver gives him plenty of room. Thank you for that. Dusty Tomes working the left-hand elevation now. A little bit of white, red, and blue. He's over the dragon back now. That's second place. And then Ronnie Prince, Dustin Summers. Ronnie, I believe. Ronnie's in front of me now. Ronnie, I believe, is in that white, yellow, and blue, white wheels. He's working the front stretch now. He's in third place. He's about 8 seconds behind Dusty for that final bump spot. He's got a rear view mirror of Dustin Summers trying to get in front of him. Caution in lane two. Caution in lane two. Dusty Tomes in a gaggle of traffic. Gets through a couple of them clean. Second place at the line there. White buggy through the carousel. That is second place. Blue buggy trying to get into the A main. Memphis with a huge lead with 1:20 left on the clock. Memphis working the carousel now. Dusty. Oh, Dusty getting wrangled up in, oh my goodness, 2 hits on lane 1. 3, Talon. No, you never, I mean, oh, but nonetheless, wrong Henley. So now Memphis on a lap all to itself. That battle for second. Dusty with a roughie. So we got Dustin and Ronnie right there with him. So that blue buggy in the carousel, white buggy, then the yellow and blue. Oh, Dusty turns it upside down. Gonna move Dustin Summers into the bump spot, but he's got Ronnie Prince right behind him. So 1 and 2 going down lane 2 now. Oh, Dusty rose it, moved Ronnie Prince up into the bump spot. 30 seconds to go. So right now, Ronnie, he needs to put in 2 clean laps. He's working through the carousel. Dusty Combs trying to reel him in. Dusty a little sketchy over the left-hand double. Memphis, you're way out front, so we're watching that battle for the second bump spot. Ronnie Prince on the right-hand double now. Dusty getting it way wrong on lane 2. Ronnie, you will be working your last lap. 5 seconds on the clock. Once the horn sounds, you are done when you cross the line.
Nate Wallace done.
No
Dustin
extra
Summers
laps.
done.
Dusty looks like he broke on the last lap. So Ronnie Prince and Memphis Duncan going to put it into the A main.
Memphis Duncan done.
No extra laps, guys.
Matt
no
Douglas
extra
done.
laps. When you cross the line, you are done.
Hunter Nolan done.
Woo, that
Ronnie
was crazy.
Prince done. Albert Henderson done.
Yep, we're done. That's a race.
The race is completed.
Memphis and Ronnie, you will be in race number 5, A main of 21.5 Indy. Ooh, there was a lot. That was a lot going on. Drivers in race 2, take the stand. Do not take the track. Track is closed until I open it. Track is closed. Let me get all my marshals spread out. Then we will let you guys loose. No one crosses the line. The start-finish line. I should have plenty of marshals. Mr. Anderson, if you just want to stay right there on the top of the hill, that's fine. Yep, that'd be perfect. Thank you. I got you. All right, guys, 2 laps. Shut it down. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one driver. Jacob was marshaling. Let's let Jacob get up on the stand. Then I'll let y'all all loose at the same time. While we got a little bit of break in action, I want to remind everyone that sign-ups for INS 14, that'll be the final round this year, 2024, held right here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Sign-ups have opened up on RC sign-ups. We're going to be a big, big race. It always is. It's the biggest race. Well, actually, 2025. I apologize. No, INS is my race. No, INS is in October. But anyway, sign-ups are open now. We'll probably have 300, 350 entries. Big race program, guys. All right, 2 laps and shut it down.
Josh Plowman. Alton Henley. Trey Wood. Nolan Hunt.
INS 14, Hoosier RC
Chris
Hobbyplex.
Matthews.
Sign-ups online are officially open. About 30 seconds after they opened up, I saw about 9 entries within the first minute. So make sure when you get home tonight or while you're sitting there in the pits, go ahead and get yourself signed up. Going to be a great weekend of racing. We got the Apocalypse coming up next month. We got INS coming up. And then, as always, the big one, first of the year, January, the Clash of Champions, number 3. All right, let's get them gridded up. I got a driver's minute. No more laps. I got a driver's minute for Alton. All right, we're going to have Josh Plowman on the 1, Jacob Combs on the 2, Alton Henley on the 3, Nolan Hunt on the 4, Chris Matthews on the 5, Trey Wood on the 6.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. As you can see, we got 6 on the stand, so we're going to need several volunteers for race number 3, which is 2-wheel open. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 5-minute B main. Top 2 go to the show. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right. Easy, guys. Easy. Leader did that to himself. We're off and running. Alton and Jacob battling it out early. Racing hard on that first lap. 2 drivers into the A main. So we got Alton and Nolan going to come around for that first lap. Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, Southern Indiana. Round number 7 of the Summer Point Series. Alton Henley, Nolan Hunt. Looks like Jacob Combs, Josh Plowman, Chris Matthews, and Trey Wood. Alton and Nolan don't need to race each other real hard if they're setting a good pace.
4 minutes left.
Just kind of get comfortable and relax. Get it into the A main. You can race it out then. Alton gets it a little wrong. Alton, use some patience, Alton. Patience, patience. Smart driving, Nolan. No sense in letting him pressure you. Top 2 go to the A main. That's smart racing right there. Jacob Combs trying to reel him in. Chris Matthews running in 4th. Josh Plowman rounds out your top 5. We got 130 down, 330 to go. 2 young guns here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, 17.5 independent. Cutting their teeth, if you will. We got a young teenager and a preteen leading the way here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, trying to put it into the A main. Alton Henley, Nolan Hunt, Jacob Combs, fresh off his trip to Nebraska at the INS race
3 minutes
up
left.
there in Omaha. Trying to reel in these 2 young rascals. Chris Matthews, Josh Plowman, your top 5. Alton and Nolan doing what they got to do, keeping it clean, not racing each other hard, giving each other plenty of space. 230 down, 230 to go. Just get in the A main and then you can duke it out. That's when it counts. Right now you're on a mission. You got a game plan, just trying to put it into the A main. Alton gets it wrong going through the carousel. Falls back to 2nd, but he's still got about 4 seconds over Jacob. No need to push the panic button. Just needs to relax and just run clean laps. Nolan Hunt at the line there. Alton at the line now. Jacob at the line now. So 3 seconds between 1st and 2nd. 3 seconds between 2nd and 3rd. Chris Matthews about 9 seconds back in 4th. Josh Plowman rounds out your top 5. So green and blue, white wheels, that is your leader. Orange and gray, white wheels in 2nd place. Jacob Combs in that red and I believe purple. White wheels, he got it wrong through the carousel. 1:15 left on the clock. So Nolan and Alton got almost exactly the fast lap. Both of them on a 22.70. Alton's got a 7.0 with a 2. Nolan's got 7.0 with a 7. So now Nolan's getting into traffic with 45 seconds to go. Plowman and Matthews right in front of the leader. Thank you, Josh. Alton Henley will be coming up on you next in about a lap. 30 seconds to go. We need 2 more clean laps from our top 2 guys. That'll put it into the A main. 10 seconds back is Jacob Combs, so he's going to need some help. 20 seconds to go. Once the horn sounds, guys, you cross the line and you will be done. It's different than qualifying. Nolan and Alton should get one more lap. So should Jacobs working his last lap now. No, this is the last lap. You're done. Nolan, you're done. Alton,
Nolan
you're
Hunt done. Chris Matthews done.
So those two
Alton
young
Henley
guns
done.
into the A main.
Josh Plowman done.
So I got one live. Once Jacob, you good? Okay, that's a race. Nolan and Alton to the A main.
The race
You
is
guys
completed.
will be in race number 6. Once again, I already see a
1
couple
minute to the start
volunteer
of the
marshals
race.
stepping out there. Gonna need some help for these next couple races. Gonna need all my buckets covered. Thank you, sir. Make sure you sign the sheet when you leave. Get in that drawing for a little bit of cash, some greenbacks.
Ben Ellis.
Do I have 2 back here? Oh, I need somebody. I need somebody back here. If I can get a volunteer at bucket number, Braden Ellis, you gonna come back here for me? Throw that junk down, Braden. Are you gonna marshal? I'm good now. I think. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Let them loose. 2 laps. Shut it down. 2 laps. Shut it down.
Lucas Smith. Talon Henley. Nick Reppin. Ryan Dunbar. Damon Smith. Crazy Eddie.
Alton Henley, where you at? Why? He doesn't run any other class. He should be marshaling. Huh?
Mike Winders.
Oh, he's bumping. You're right. My bad. Thank you. Alton, you're fine. You good? All right. All right, Lucas Smith, shut it down. Shut it down. No more laps, guys. Let's get them gridded up. Ben Ellis, no more laps. No more laps. Brian Dunbar. Dunbar on the 1. Nick Reppin on the 2. Smith on the 3. Ellis on the 4. Henley Talon on the 5. Henley Eddie on the 6. Mike Winders, Damon Smith, 7 and 8. Going to be a good one here, guys. I got tons of experience on the stand. I should not have to tell you guys anything. Just going to call out the gaps. We got 8 drivers. We got 8 minutes. We're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, round number 7 of the Summer Point Series. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. Top 3 through cleanly. Lucas Smith putting a wheel on. Oh, Dunbar got it wrong. Reppin Smith. Oh, Smith got it wrong. Going to bounce from 2nd to 4th. Reppin, Henley, Damon, and Lucas. Henley got it wrong. Lucas got the worst of it. Long race, guys. Everybody settle in. Everybody take a deep breath. Damon Smith, I believe he stripped the spur gear during qualifying. Damon, Nick, Talon, Lucas, Dunbar, Winders, Ellis. Race number 4, 13.5 Indy. You guys are up next. Race number 4, 13.5 Indy. You should be going through tech. Alton, watch your area. Braden, leave him alone. So Damon Smith with a little bit of a checkout early. Green buggy, white wheels, working lane number 1. coming up on lap traffic. Thank you, Eddie. Second place, Nick Rep and Luke back to third. Dunbar in fourth. Henley Talon rounds out your top 5. Ben Ellis, will round out your top 5. Mike Winders, Ed Henley. See what he jumped. Oh. Want to remind everyone this is a family-friendly program. Let's keep the language to a minimal.
Six minutes left.
Didn't see what happened, but we're going to move Nick Reppin back to the point. Lucas Smith in second. Talon Henley third. Damon drops down to fourth. Which is where he should be. $2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Your leader, Lucas Smith. Blue buggy, white wheels, working in the lane number 2 now. Talon Henley, yellow and blue, working lane 2. Damon Smith back up to third. Nick Reppin in fourth. Dunbar back there to round out your top 5.
5 minutes left.
Once again, race number 4, 13.5 Indy. Make sure you go through Tex Smith, working some open track. Not much pressure from the back. He's got clear about 2 lanes to the good in the front of him. Talon gets it a little wrong off the lane 2 double. He reels it in. Leaders coming, Dusty. Woo! Smith, Henley, Damon Smith, Nick Reppin, Brian Dunbar, your top 5. Coming up on the halfway point, we got a Team Associated out front. We got a TLR in second. We got a TLR in third. We got a Team Associated in fourth. We got a Yokomo rounding out your top 5.
Four minutes left.
Smith now 2.1 over Henley. Henley's got a rear wing full of Damon Smith. Working the Dragons back now. Then a gap back to Nick Reppin. And Brian Dunbar rounding out your top 5. Ben Ellis, Mike Winders, Ed Henley. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 3.3 the gap that time by between Smith and now Smith. So Lucas Smith, your leader. Damon Smith running in second. No relation that we know of. Talon Henley running third. Nick Reppin, Brian Dunbar now. Oh, Talon going to drop back to fourth. He's going to be a slice of meat in between the Nick Reppin and Brian Dunbar sandwich at the line now. Good move to the inside, but Nick's got the lane. We're watching that battle for third place.
3
Over
minutes
the
left.
Dragons, back they go. Woo! Talon put it, hard pipe hit. I think that may have popped the ball cup. We can say he's probably tapped out of this race. Dunbar now putting all kind of pressure on Reppin. All the while, Lucas Smith, 6-second lead over Damon. Damon, you got about 3 seconds over that battle for third. So blue buggy, white wheels coming at the start-finish line now. Green buggy, white wheels working the front stretch. Then third and fourth on the front stretch now. Nick Repp and Brian Dunbar racing hard. Brian sent that to, good racing right there. That's what you do. 2:15 left on the clock. Smith at the line. Damon Smith at the line now. 4.5, the interval between first and second.
2 minutes left.
The professor, Lucas Smith, he's managing the race right now. I can promise you that. He knows the interval between first and second, knows what kind of pace he needs to run to keep it there. He knows 5 seconds is plenty. Don't get any extra money for a hot lap. Don't get any extra money for a bigger gap. So he is trying to do some race management right now with 1:30 left on the clock. All the while, Damon Smith, he has to run a little bit more strapped, trying to reel Lucas in. No one wants to be the first loser. So Damon's going to try to catch him. 1:20 left on the clock. They got enough time for about 4 more laps. Smith, Damon, Nick, and Brian still. That battle for third place. Dunbar got around Reppin. So moved Reppin with a strong move up the left side. It didn't stick, but that was a good try.
1 minute left.
Thank you, Mr. Winders. Appreciate that. I did see that racing courtesy there. So Dunbar now solidly in third place. So we got Lucas Smith, Damon Smith, Brian Dunbar with 40 seconds to go. About 5 seconds between first and second. We got 5 seconds between second and third. Oh, Damon got it wrong. Going to bring Dunbar a little bit closer. Dunbar like a shark in the water. He smells blood with 30 seconds to go. He's going to try to get that second spot from Damon. Lucas Smith, as long as Talon doesn't hack you, you're going to be good to go. Talon sending that TLR big over the double. He's tapping out. 10 seconds on the clock. Smith, this is your last lap. You need to get to the line. Finish the lap you're on. Horn's going to sound. Looks like Dunbar's got some work to do. Damon just needs to keep it clean. Go wide,
Lucas
Damon.
Smith
Go
done.
wide, go wide, go wide. Dunbar rolled it through 1 and 2.
Crazy Eddie done.
So Damon Smith will bring it home
Damon
in
Smith
second. Dunbar
Brian Dunbar done.
bringing home in
Mark
third.
Winders done.
That's a race.
Ben Ellis done. Nick Reppin done. The race is completed.
That was a lot. We need it to be not a lot.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, 13-5, take the stand. Do not take the track. Let me see what my Marshall situation looks like. Do not take the track. It was really hindsight. He didn't much. Yeah, right there, Brian. But 2 laps, shut it. Nope, 2 laps, shut it down.
Antoine Morris. Adrian Stillwell. Devin Farrell. Nick Singh. Mac. Jacob Coombs. Luke Sela. Chase Rogers.
You don't have to worry about it no more.
Ryan McGlasson.
You know, I was worried about the B7, the motor mount. I think because that front, the motor brace isn't locked down in the front, so it kind of controls everything. It's kind of like when TLR and the H-scale made that motor mount independent. So no one thought it would work, but it did. Yep. All right. Let's put Nick Singh on the 1. Let's put Chase Rogers on the 2. Devin Farrell on the 3. Luke Seeler on the 4. Jacob Combs will round out your top 5. Adrian, Matt, Brian, and Antoine. All right, guys, real quick on my soapbox. Let's use a little patience on the first couple turns. All right. We don't want to have to restart it. You guys, all of you understand, know what you're doing, so exercise some patience. Thanks for all the marshal help. Marshal's ready. Driver's ready. 8-minute, 13.5 independent A main. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Marshal's ready. Driver's ready. Less than 5. Chase, you're not in the minis. You got to go with the big track on this one. Caution right in front of me. Caution in front of me. It is clear. Chase Rogers, I think he was getting ready to make that right-hander run the short track on the minis. So he's put himself in a big hole. Starting off this race, Nick Singh, Devin Farrell, Adrian Stillwell, some young hot shoes here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. That is your top 3. Oh, Antoine and McGlasson. Oh, a lot of bad moo-moo there. Just a whole series of bad mistakes. And there's the, oh my gosh. Woo, white buggy, white wheels, red buggy, yellow wheels, and then my orange and yellow stripes. And I don't even know if that's the right colors, but that's what I've always called Adrian. That's what I will continue to call it. So your leader, thank you, Jacob Combs, for giving him room. Second place going to be up on you real quick. Race number 5, 21.5. Oh, Nick gets it wrong off the Dragon's back. Move Devin Farrell to the point. Plenty of time. 7 minutes left in this race. Devin, white or red buggy, yellow wheels at the line there. Nick Singh, Adrian Stillwell, 1, 2, and 3. Then 4th place, Luke Seela at the line there. Chase Rogers in 5. Like Antoine in 6. Brian, Mac, and Jacob. Jacob had a rough first lap. Uh-oh, Adrian, looks like something's broke on him. Something was something. Luke touched it and said, be healed.
6 minutes left.
See what we can see. It looks like it's his wing messed up, maybe. I'm not sure, but he lost a lot of time on that lap. All the while, Nick Singh starting to put a little pressure on Devin Farrell as they go through the carousel. So once again, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's on the Dragon back now. White buggy, white wheels, working lane number 1. That is first and second place. You could throw Nick with a little move to the inside, letting Devin know he's there. 1 and 2 at the line now. Mac, they're going to be up on you here in about half track. Nick putting all kinds of pressure. Good job, Mac. One more coming. Thank you, sir. 1 and 2, battling it out. Brian McGlasson, you're next in their sights. Adrian Stillwell running in 3rd. Yeah, I think that rear wing, he's either broke a wing mount or that wing's busted through the screws. But his rear wing is definitely not at the angle he wants. Luke Seela slowly closing the gap. You got time, Nick. You got time. Good job. It's clear. 1 and 2. Thank you, Brian McGlasson, for giving them that room. So now they got a little bit of open track. Devin and Nick, down the front stretch they go. I believe Devin's running the Team Associated. I believe Nick's running the TLR. Adrian Stillwell in the TLR, I know for sure. Nick showing a little patience, just trying to apply a little bit of pressure, see if Devin's going to fold. I don't think he will, but you still got plenty of time. We're not even halfway through. It's 1 and 2. Work their way through the carousel now. Good race by these two young guns here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. I'm telling you right now, this place is developing RC racers. They're getting faster every day, racing craft, and that's the major part of the program is having a good racecraft. And they're learning that as well. We got great experienced drivers teaching these young guns how to do it. And these young guns are like sponges. They're just soaking it all in. So Devin Farrell, Nick Singh, Adrian Stillwell, Luke Sela, Chase Rogers, that's your top 5. Mac, Antoine, Jacob. Looks like Brian. No, Brian's still going. Brian rounds out your top 9. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't want to talk because I don't want to mess them up. But they need to learn. 1 and 2, working to start finish line now. These guys have been like this the whole race. Ben, leaders are coming. Leaders are coming. Ben Ellis, leaders are coming. No, Nick took a peek to the inside. Jacob, they're on you now. Thank you, sir. 1 and 2, working lane number 1. Inside
3
out.
minutes left.
Nick kind of crossed. Oh, Nick turned in too early. Still got time. Just work it out. Take a deep breath, reset, and put on a charge. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Devin Farrell working the Dragons back now. Nick Singh on the Dragons back now. Luke Sela has caught the rear wing, or what it used to be a rear wing of Adrian Stillwell, trying to take that final podium spot away. Devin and Nick Singh right there together. Nick's got the faster lap on the clock, but the hot lap don't win. Hey, right, Ben Ellis. We got time. 1 and 2, working lane 1 now. Red buggy, yellow wheels, white buggy, white wheels. They're working the right-hand double. Devin Farrell, Nick Singh, Team Associated, TLR, 1 and 2. Big crash. Leaders coming, Ben. Antoine, leaders are coming. Leaders are coming. Leaders are coming.
2 minutes left.
Would not be the one that messed up this race for these two guys. They are wing to nose. We got 1:45 on the clock. These guys got about 5 more laps to work it out. Luke Sela has gotten around Adrian Stillwell for that 3rd spot. Chase Rogers now in the mix as well. 3rd, 4th, and 5th having a good battle, but we're watching that battle for the lead. These guys have been going at it for 6.5 minutes. Nick has reeled him back in. He's close enough now to bother him. Devin trying to hold him off. Oh, to the inside. Nice move for Nick Singh. Devin Farrell didn't get the door shut. Nick stepped right through it. Woo! Nick's got to work on that cross jumping. That cross jumping's a little sketchy. Thank you, Devin. Good racing. That's what you do. Reset. Now Luke Sela in the mix. Oh, 2 and 3. Adrian gets through it. Now with the bad wing, he pops up into 2nd place. We got 50 seconds on the clock. These guys are going to get 2 more full laps. Nick working lane 1 now. Luke Sela in 2nd. Devin Farrell down to 4th. Adrian just trying to make the best of a bad situation with a broke car. 35 seconds on the clock. There are going to be 2 more laps. Nick Singh, your top qualifier for the night in that TLR. Luke Sela, Devin Farrell trying to reel him in, but they got their own battle as well. Got a little bit of open track. Nick doesn't have any pressure from behind. He's going to probably get into lap traffic on his last lap. We're going to keep an eye on it. 15 ticks of the clock. Everybody, my top 3 working their last lap now. Nick Singh up the left-hand elevation. Luke Sela, Devin Farrell, left-hand elevation. Nick needs to give himself plenty of room. Don't get too close to the pipe. You got a big lead. Cross the line and you are done. That is the sound of the tone. Nick Singh, the young gun here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex in the TLR. Put on a super good run. TQ to the win. Luke Sela, Devin Farrell, your top 3.
Chase Rogers done. Brian McGlasson done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Really, really, really good race, guys. Good job.
One minute to the start of the race.
21.5, take the stand. Do not take the track. That was a hell of an RC race right there. That was a good race. Them boys did good. Track is closed. Let me get my marshals lined out before we cut you guys loose. Got a couple of guys that are running back to back. Track is closed. Track is closed. I should have plenty. But I got a couple that are back to back. Let me get them out here, and I'll see. Jacob's got a. I need back left. Max getting it. Luke's coming out. Front corner. I'm good. Jacob or Devin, I need one of y'all right here. Devin, come on down here. Jacob, stay there. Thank you. We're good. We're good, Mr. Memphis's dad. Mr. Memphis. Mr. Father Memphis. Mr. Duncan. All right, guys, 2 laps, shut it down. 2 laps, shut it down.
Braden Ellis. Bobby Taylor. Sean Bowers. Matt Mellock. Craig Anderson. Ryan McGlasson. Memphis Duncan. Ronnie Prince. Sean Elkins. Josh Plowman. Bat Ninja.
All I had to do for y'all was watch track. Y'all did a good job. Real good job. All right, let's get them lined up. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to put Doug Powell on the 1. We're going to put Josh Plowman on the 2. Brian McGlasson on the 3. Sean Elkins on the 4. Bobby Taylor 5. Greg Anderson on the 6. Sean Bowers on the 7. Matt Malak on the 8. Braden Ellis on the 9. Memphis Duncan on the 10. Ronnie Prince on the 11. That's our 2 bumps. All right, guys, 11 cars, 8 minutes. Who's your RC Hobbyplex? Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. Good start, fellas. Good start. We're off and running. Doug Powell, Josh Plowman, Brian McGlasson, as they qualified, working lane 2 now. Race number 6, you're up next. 17.5A main, race number 6. You're up next. Brian McGlasson makes a move on Josh Plowman up into that 2nd spot. Doug Powell, white and red, white wheels. He's in the carousel now. That's your leader. Brian McGlasson, white, green, and purple. Orange buggy, white buggy, orange and white buggy. Looks like Memphis from that bump spot making some early moves. Memphis had the pace, I believe. Yeah, he was the one. He broke in the qualifier. Luke, right here, Luke. Go towards the stand. Towards the stand. It is clear. Good job. Doug, looks like Josh got around Brian. Didn't see what happened. Memphis now up into that 2nd spot. Sean Elkins having some trouble in that white buggy, white wheels. Going to move Plowman back up into 3rd. So Memphis now up in the 2nd from the bump. Again, he was on the tee, guys. Let off the throttle while your marshal's trying to help you. Caution in lane 1. Go towards the stand. Towards the stand in lane 1 is clear. When marshals are trying to marshal you guys, let off the gas. Marshals, if they're on the throttle, quit yelling at each other. If they're on the throttle, don't pick them up. That buggy that just jumped off the Dragon's back, come right here and stop for just a second. And go. Thank you. Woo. So Doug at the line now, your leader. He's getting started, ready to get into lap traffic. So white and red, white wheels. He's on the Dragon's back now. Memphis Duncan, orange in the front, white back half. He's in front of me now, working lane 1. That is second place. Josh Plowman, solid orange, white wheels. He's working lane 1 now. Third car going down the lane. That is third place. Sean Elkins, white buggy, white wheels. He's working the right-hand double. He's right behind Josh. Put in a good battle. No, yep, I think so. No. Sean Elkins up in the third
5
place.
minutes
Excuse
left.
me. Sean and that white buggy. I don't know. They all look the same. 3 down, 5 to go. Race number 6. Make sure you've gone through tech. Doug Powell on the track, working the Dragons back now. Once again, his white and red buggy got almost a white wing. Working the right-hand double now. He's got 5 seconds over Memphis. Memphis working the right-hand double now. Sean Elkins, white buggy, white wheels. He's going down the front stretch now. So Doug's still working that 5-second lead. Mr. Anderson at the line now. The leader will be up on you next. Once he gets to you, give him just a little bit of room. Thank you very much. Good job. Go wide there, Doug. Sorry that happened real quick.
4 minutes left.
So Doug trying to get through traffic. Now the traffic that he got through, Memphis has got to deal with. So that, once again, Memphis got a little bit of orange in the front. Mostly white body, white wheels. He's on the front stretch double now. Third place, Sean Elkins at the line there. Sean working the the left-hand elevation on the Dragon's back. Woo, he got real close to that wall. Doug at the line. Memphis slowly closing in. Got it down to 2 seconds. Doug's got some open track, so he needs to just focus on hitting his marks, trying to put in some good, clean laps. Now nothing between first and second but some space. About 1 length of the track separates first and second. Doug Powell with
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. He's at the line now. Memphis at the line now. Both of them got 23.1 fast laps. So they're real close on pace as who can be the most consistent. Doug working a bad back section. Moved Memphis to the point. Doug now back to second, so he's going to try to reel Memphis in. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Sean Elkins in third. Josh Plowman, Greg Anderson. That's your top 5. Bobby Taylor, Brian McGlass, and Matt Malott, Ronnie Prince round out your top 9. Memphis working lane number 1 now. Woo, got a little bit of a break. Doug right behind him. That's the second place buggy. Just got taken out. So Doug Powell got a lot of work to do with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Memphis in front of me now. Doug Powell in front of me now. 6.5 seconds, the interval between first and second. Memphis from the bump, leading the A main. 140 left on the clock. That's 100 seconds. Oh, right in the middle of lane 1. Go high or low in lane 1. Good job. Good job. Good driving, guys. Whew, that was rough. Memphis in front of the Dragon back now. Doug Powell over the Dragon's back now. Doug just went 23 flat, fast lap of the race. He's got 1 minute left. He's got some work to do. Going to need a little bit of help. Duncan's going to have to bobble at this point. Sean Elkins 6 seconds back in third. Josh Plowman 6 seconds back in fourth. Greg Anderson rounds out your top 5. Memphis working the right-hand double. Doug Powell in the lane number 2 now. Doug's knocking the time down, but he doesn't have enough time on his side. 30 seconds to go. Memphis going to get one more lap. Doug should get one more lap as well. Well, as long as Doug's clean second half of this lap, he will get another one. Memphis, you're working your last lap now. Doug Powell will get around for another lap. So Memphis has to finish it up.
Craig Anderson
Memphis
done.
in front of me,
Matt
making
Malik
a 180, going lane 1. Red car in front
Sean
of
Elkins done.
Bobby Taylor gets it moving across the line, and you're done. No extra laps.
Ronnie Prince done.
Memphis clean over the
Josh
front
Plowman
double.
done.
Going to bring home the win here tonight
Memphis
in
Duncan done.
21.5 Indy.
Bobby Taylor
Doug
done.
Powell, Sean Elkins, your top 3.
Fat Ninja done. Brian McGlasson done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, real quick, guys, while the track's closed, I need everyone's attention. We're talking about INS 14. The final signups opened up 50 minutes ago. We've already got 100 paid entries. We're capping it at 400. So I encourage you, if you plan on making INS, you need to get signed up sooner than later. The only way to secure your spot is to sign up and pay up. RC signups online. I think you can do it here at the hobby shop if you talk to Angie. I'm not for sure on that one. But once again, 49 minutes after tickets went available, we've already had 100 sign-ups and 100 paid. INS 14, the final's going to be a big one. I got 2 guys. Huh? Two laps, shut it down. 2 laps and shut it down.
Alton Henley. Nick Singh. Luke Sela. Adam McCone. Antoine Morris. Devin Farrell. Chase Rogers. Mac. That guy. Nolan Hunt. Memphis Duncan.
Race number 7, 4-wheel open. You guys are next. Who is that? Oh, all right, Luke. Shut it down. No more laps. No more laps. Chase Rogers on the 1. Devin Farrell on the 2. Nick Singh on the 3. Luke Sela on the 4. Mac Wilkinson. That'll round out your top 5. Adam Smith. Memphis Duncan on the 6 and the 7. Antoine on the 8. Adam McCowan on the 9. And then our bumps, Nolan and Alton on the 10 and 11. All right, it's going to be a good one. I need my top 3 to get to the Dragon back cleanly. If you bonk on your own, well, you bonk on your own. Who's in the 8? Antoine? All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 8-minute A main, 17.5 independent. Who's your RC Hobbyplex? Round number 7. of the winter points or summer points series. We're going racing. Alton, put your car over there and leave it there. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. Good start. My top 4 or 5 clean over the Dragon's back. We're racing. Chase, Devin, Nick, Mac, Adam Smith. Oh, Nick gets a caution at the line. Caution at the line. Caution at the line. It's clear. Tough break. That's a bad spot. Everybody did about as good as they could do. I think he's popped the ball cup. Chase Rogers, Devin Farrell, Mac Wilkinson, your top 3. Chase, red and white. Devin, all red. Devin just coming off a good race in 13.5 with Nick. Looks like we're shaping up to have a good race with Chase Rogers. They're working the right-hand double now. $115 down, 6:45 to go. Chase, Devin, Mac, Antoine, Memphis, that's your top 5. Nolan, Adam McCowan, Adam Smith, Luke Sela, Alton, and Nick Singh, your top 11. Little traction roll through the carousel for Luke Sela. Antoine kicks it out wrong in lane number 2. Woo! Alton and Adam not playing nice over the Dragon's back. Leaders coming up on you, Alton. One more, Alton. Good job, good job. Chase and Devin working the right-hand double. Adam Smith, you're next in line. Thank you, Adam. 1 and 2 got by you. Off to the races. Mac Wilkinson in that gray buggy, green wheels, yellow wheels. He's working the carousel in 3rd. Memphis Duncan now up into 4th place. Nolan Hunt rounds out your top 5. Devin keeping Chase Rogers right there. No sense in getting too racy early on. A lot of racing left. Devin just going to try to apply just a little bit of pressure. See if Chase will crack. Later on in the race, Devin will put that pressure a little bit harder and a little bit harder. Chase wing high over that front double. He brings it down. 1st and 2nd separated by just a little bit of air. Mac Wilkinson, Memphis Duncan. Now Memphis getting real close to Mac for that 3rd spot. Mac, gray buggy, green wheels. He's over the Dragon back now. Memphis in front of me now. Memphis, white, green, and purple, it looks like. Yellow wheels. And then Nolan Hunt right behind Memphis in that 5th spot. Good battle for 3rd shaping up. We got a good battle for the lead. They're in the traffic now, working lane number 2. Luke Sela, 1st and 2nd, right behind you. Antoine Morris, they're going to come at the start-finish line now, 1 and 2. Devin looks to the inside, doesn't force the issue. He's taking a peekaboo, making Chase Rogers think about it a little bit. So now Chase, you got to worry about the traffic in front of him and the fast guy behind him. Antoine lets him go. Thank you, Antoine, for that. 1 and 2, working the right-hand double. Up over the center double they go. 180 off the ski jump into the carousel. Devin looking fast to the inside. Woo! A little bit of shaky there. Chase closing the door. I know there's a good battle for 3rd, but we're watching that battle for the lead right now. 1 and 2 going down the front stretch now. White and red buggy, white wheels at the line. That is your leader. Red buggy, yellow wheels in the carousel right behind him. Woo, wreck right in front of him. They get through it. Ooh, that's broke. Brian, that's broke. Devin, get Devin, get Devin, get Devin. Devin with a rough Dragon's back going to give Chase Rogers a bunch of gap. We're going to see where everybody's at as they cross the line this time. Chase at the point. Devin 8 seconds back. Looks like Mac and Nolan having a good battle for that third spot. Got Memphis right behind them in 5. So now we're going to watch that battle for 3 as Mac goes over the Dragons back. We'll keep an eye on the gap between first and second. Chase Rogers knows what he needs to do.
3 minutes left.
So Mac over the double now. Got leaders coming, Damon. Woo! Nolan Hunt putting all kind of pressure on Mac Wilkinson for that third spot. Over the Dragon back they go. Chase Rogers, you're looking at 7 seconds over Devin. They're going to be closer than that now. Chase got it wrong through the carousel. So that battle for the lead closing up again with 2:30 left on the clock. Nolan Hunt looks to the inside of Mac Wilkinson for that third spot. They're working the Dragons back now. 3 and 4 through lane number 1, first and second. Now they're separated by less than 2 seconds. Devin Farrell putting on a late race charge. Chase Rogers getting a little shaky. He's trying to figure it out. 1 and 2 going to be working lane number 2 now. Alton Henley behind them. Alton, please do not disrupt that race. 1, 2 at the Dragon. No, you can go. Just don't dive bomb the lead pack when you're 2 laps down. Antoine wrong off the Dragons back first and second. Get around him. So Chase and Devin working lane number 2 now. Third place, Mac with about a 1.5-second gap over Nolan. And then Memphis still right there as well. So third, fourth, and fifth in lane number 2 together. While we watch our leaders, Devin is there. Farrell had a great race in 13.5. Now he's having another one here in 17.5. We got 1 minute, 10 seconds on the clock. 1 and 2 at the line now. Chase Rogers, Devin Farrell into the carousel together. Once again, I believe that's, I don't know what Chase is running. Maybe a team associated. But we're just going to watch them race 1 and 2, lane 1. Then we look back, we find Mac still gapping over Nolan and Memphis. 45 seconds to go as the leader crosses the line that time. Devin Farrell, now's the time you got to start applying pressure. You need to make something happen. Coming over the Dragons back 1 and 2. Devin a little shaky, but he reels it in. Chase Rogers tight on the pipe on that 180. Comes off the right-hand double now onto the front stretch. Devin with a much tighter line through there. They are separated by 0.2 seconds. 1 and 2 through the carousel now. We got 15 ticks of the clock left. Somebody dumped it. Chase rides the wall. Finds his wheels. Devin, this is going to be likely your last lap. Stay away from the stand. Away from the stand. 3 seconds. Devin, get to the line. Finish the race. Devin Farrell on the last lap. Takes the win. Chase Rogers. Where's that third place battle? Mac Wilkinson. We find Mac and Nolan. Don't see them. Can't find them.
Antoine
Here they come down the straightaway. Looks like Memphis is going to reel it in for that third spot.
Mac done.
Woo.
Nolan Hunt done.
So Devin, Chase, and Memphis, your top 3.
Alton Henley done. Adam McComb done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
What?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, Marshals, let's go. Spread them out, guys. We can talk about it afterwards. Let's get my marshals. Come on. Come on, Mac. That race ended 3 minutes ago, and I still don't have marshals out on the track. Two laps and shut it down, guys. 2 laps and shut it down.
Lucas Smith, Talon Henley, Nick Reppin, Ryan
Hey,
Dunbar.
Chase, one of y'all take the top of the hill there, and one of you take right there. One there and one there. That'll help Alton out. Yeah, right there is perfect. Right here, over this way a little bit. Perfect. Nolan, right there. That section right there. Trey Wood, you going to make it? All right. All right, guys. I believe that's lap number 2. No more laps. Let's grid them up. Brian Dunbar on the 1. Lucas Smith on the 2. Nick Reppin on the 3. Talon Henley on the 4. I don't understand. Oh, my gosh. All right. 8-minute A-Main. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Mini Mania, you're up next. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Oh, that was a terrible sin. All right, early on, Brian Dunbar, without question, the last 2 weeks has had the fastest hot rod in 4-wheel. Set TQ for the class, trying to bring home the win. Talon Henley up in the second. Lucas Smith, Nick Reppin round out your top 4. Dunbar, Henley, Smith, Reppin. Dunbar with a 20.4 last time by, fastest lap of the race. Nick Reppin rings the bell, keeps on going.
Six minutes left.
$2:15 down, 5:45 to go. Not much action going on. These guys pretty much making practice laps. Dunbar, Henley, Smith, Reppin. Yeah. They're probably running 6 times.
5 minutes left.
Dunbar had a rough couple laps. Talon Henley starting to reel him in. 2.7. Dunbar picked up 4/10 that lap. the fast way around this track is to jump that front double to the line. It's a high reward, kind of a medium risk, but it definitely will knock a couple tenths off of a lap. That's where it's all at. That's what you got to do, though. Now, painful. Dunbar managing the race. Going to move Lucas Smith up in the second. Talon Henley. I think Talon may have popped another bomb. I don't know.
4 minutes left.
Smith got it wrong on the left-hand side. Henley going to get right back on his rear wing. Dunbar going to be enjoying a big lead this time by. 4:15 down, 3:45 to go. Dunbar, Smith repping. Talon rung the bell. There's no way. It is a way. That Talon Henley, he's special. I know it. I'd have had more parts laying on the ground than I had on the car if I'd hit that pole that way. Yep. No, you're right. You can see it if you watch it.
3 minutes left.
You can see it, but can you set your car up to do that? Because it's fast. All right, so Lucas and Talon are just playing around, having some fun here. Got the podium locked up, just whether they're going to finish second or third. Dunbar about to. Dunbar. $2:20 left on the clock. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dunbar, Smith, and Henley, your top three. Once again, race 8, Mini Mania, you're up next. Guys, I will need like 1, maybe 2 volunteer marshals. We're on the small track, so I don't need a bunch. Smith just goes 20.6, his fast lap of the race.
2 minutes left.
Dunbar went 20.1 on lap 13. Probably.
One minute left.
Brian Dunbar, your leader, yellow, orange, and black, Yokomo. Lucas Smith, white, orange, and blue. Team Associated, Talon Henley, yellow and blue, TLR. That is your top three. $30 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. So everybody now working their last lap. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Everything's pretty much decided. Dunbar, Smith, Henley, your top three. That is the clock. No more laps, guys.
Brian Dunbar
no more
done.
laps.
Lucas Smith done. Talon Henley done. All drivers
Yeah.
are finished. The
Yeah,
race is completed.
No, hey, actually, put it down there. Hey, Devin, that one can go in. The blower, we don't need it no more. That one can go in.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, track is closed. Hang on just a second, please. Hang on. Let me get my marshals. Yeah. I need one volunteer marshal. Once Brian gets out here, I need one volunteer marshal. Left-hand side of the track. Track is closed. Thank you. Nope. Alton, are you marshaling? All right. Brian, I need you over there somewhere. One of you, two of you. Alton, where are you going? Talon. Send him somewhere to marshal. All right, real quick, guys. Track is closed. Want to thank everyone for coming out for round number 7 of the Summer Point Series. Angie will be doing top 3 and TQ podium pictures once this race is over. Remember, next week, round number 8, that is the finals. It'll be a little bit of an extra long night because we'll have podium pictures for the race day, and then we will have podium pictures for the series. Want to thank everyone who's helped out. Reminder, the apocalypse after next Thursday night, we pull the pipe. Eddie's going to put in a new track. We'll be closed that weekend. Open back up next week for the apocalypse. And remember, sign-ups for INS 14 are open, and they're filling up fast. We got a 400 entry cap. All right, guys, one lap, shut it down. One lap, shut it down.
Bobby Taylor. Hunter Nolan. Sean Elkins. Chase Rogers. Dustin Summers. Jacob Coombs.
All right, we got Chase Rogers on the 1, Bobby Taylor on the 2, Dustin Summers on the 3, Sean Elkins on the 4, Jacob Combs on the 5, Hunter Nolan on the 6. If you want to, Mr. Anderson, I mean, you should just take the money and run is what you should do. But yeah, I was going to let Nick rep and stretch his legs, but if you want to help him out. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 5-minute A main. We're going racing in less than 5. Sound of the tone. Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Never mind. What, the Wednesday? There we go. All right. As they qualified, Chase Rogers, Bobby Taylor 1 and 2. Jacob Combs up into that 3 spot. Go away from the stand, away from the stand, away from the stand. It is clear. Bobby Taylor gets it wrong at the right-hand double. Going to move Jacob Combs up into 2nd place. Jacob's starting to get that front
left.
double figured out as well. Definitely quicker, but his consistency's the main problem with that big jump in these little bitty cars with minimal suspension. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Looks like Jacob popped the camera link all the way off. Talon's there. He'll get it put back on. Chase Rogers working lane 2 now. Green buggy, yellow wheels, clear wing. Going down the front stretch now. Bobby Taylor, blue and white buggy, white wheels. Jacob Combs, yellow buggy, yellow wheels,
3
yellow
minutes
wing.
left.
He's yellowed out. Oh, that's Dustin Summers. And Dustin Summers now up in the second. Dustin, I believe, is that blue buggy with the yellow wheels. Got the wings a little disheveled on his buggy, but he's making it work. I call it blue. It's kind of a blue-green. Greenish blue, bluish green. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Oh, Bobby. Oh, that's not Bobby. Caution in lane 2. Caution in lane 2. It is clear. Caution on the front double, guys. We got one coming. Alton Henley putting in some mechanic time, trying to fix a car.
2 minutes left.
Good job, young Alton. Right behind you, Brian. Brian, right behind you. Thank you, sir. Chase Rogers, your leader. Chase about got a lap on the field. Bobby Taylor running in second. Dustin Summers in third. Sean Elkins was in fourth, but Brian's working on his car, so we'll see where that puts him. I believe that's going to put Jacob around him right there. So Jacob up into that fourth spot. Sean Elkins, Hunter Nolan round out your top 6. Woo.
1 minute left.
Chase Rogers, you got 6 seconds over Bobby Taylor. Bobby Taylor, you've got Dustin working a rough lap. Dustin looks like he's moved Dustin about 17 seconds back. We got 35 ticks of the clock left. Mania, always a battle of attrition. It's truly one of those classes where if you finish with very minimal wrecks, very minimal marshal time, you'll probably podium. Ten seconds on the clock. Chase Rogers going to get another lap. Bobby Taylor's going to be close. Nope, he won't get it now. Well, he might. Nope. Yep, he will.
Hunter Nolan done.
Bobby, you're still live. Bobby, you're still live. Hunter Nolan, you're done. Everyone else, when you cross, you will be done. Chase Rogers going to bring home the win. Bobby Taylor's going to bring it home in second.
Sean Elkins done.
Dustin
Bobby
Summers
Taylor done. Dustin Summers done.
Going to bring it home in third. And one more still live. Bring the blowers in, guys.
Jacob Coombs done.
Thank you all, and have a safe trip home.
The race is completed.